Alrighty, welcome everybody. We've got some BVU Overwatch lined up for you tonight. Let me get a little bit better in frame here, kind of more centered. We have some BVU White is going to be playing tonight, as BVU Gold was last night. So White requested that they be streamed, and I said, you know what, that sounds pretty good. So we're going to be seeing some BVU White Overwatch today. We are currently in the lobby. We are discussing the map picks and the hero bans and all that good stuff. So, yeah, we will be getting into our match in just 1 minute, and I will get you in there as soon as that happens.
Welcome to Samoa.
Alrighty, we are in. Give this a second to connect here. There we go. Let us do a little switcheroo on our sides. We're going against Illinois today. Illinois State University? I don't know. Starting our first map on Samoa. Not one I think we've seen a whole lot of before. It's going to be interesting. I personally like Samoa. Samoa's a pretty decent map. But yeah, it's going to be interesting.
Ready for battle.
Gear up, crew! Who knows what we'll find out there?
Are you lot ready for some bloodshed?
Tasty.
Your lineup tonight is Kix. This is P-Man, full legal name, Atheon, and Ninja Bear. All the people that you've known to come to know and maybe love. I don't know. And then from Illinois, we have Rune, Molly, Sleepy Joe, Bunny, and Kitsune.
Think you can take me? Let's find out.
Looks like we beat them to the point. This is P-Man taking some early shots. He's going to hide and take some cover. It looks like he's going to want to dive up top. He's going to back off it, though. Do kind of a safe thing there. Go after the Genji. We do manage to get the Kiriko, although Full Name did go down as well as Atheon and Kix. So Illinois has won that fight. This P-Man's going to have to try and get out with his life. Waiting for our team. We're going to start a push. We got a really good knife on that Kiriko. Doing some damage. That Reaper's going to be really big against the Malga with such a big hitbox. It allows Reaper to do a whole lot of damage. Although we do see Full Legal Name and Atheon and kind of everybody going down there. Going to be switching to Ana from Atheon. That Malga tried to chase our Reaper. You can get some shots in the back as he walks out. Full Legal Name playing Orisa. Reaper is chasing up top. Full Legal Name taking a lot of shots from that Malga. Gets saved by a Suzu. BVU really just struggling to get much of anything done, it seems. Fooly name goes down to the Genji rune. We have a trade for this is P-Man and rune. Reaper tries to go in to fight it, but it doesn't quite work out for him. Looks like we're gonna open with Kitsune. Oh, that Bob's gonna be a really big problem as we also pop Blade.
Excavation initiation.
Score 0-1. Ready for battle.
We should begin. My
We have
spirit grows
foxes where
strong.
I come from.
Where I'm from, the foxes fight back.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture objective.
Don't be down. We still got this.
We see kind of a wide swing from P-Man. Let's see if he can get a good flank going. Goes for the supports. The Kiriko sees him, I think. Teleports back to her tank. That tank's low, though. Still pretty low. We finish off both a DPS and a support, and there goes the tank. We finish off another DPS. And there we go. We finish off. And that's basically a team kill. Team gets kind of pushed on as they were a little bit far up, and the rest of Illinois kind of just toppled on top of them. Really kind of struggling to do anything here, and Illinois has 3 ults so far, coming up on 4. Although we also have quite a few, having 3, almost 4, almost 5, I would say. Both teams have pretty much all their ultimates ready. Why is my camera stuck? Hello? I'm not sure how my camera there, but okay. We are not going to go into the free cam. This cast ult could cause a problem if he gets a good enough position. Does manage to get this is P-Man who tried to flank him. We throw a Bob on point. That's going to cause a lot of problems for BBU. Use the high noon for a reload, but he is finished off by the Reaper. Not before most of the rest of the Beavers go down. And that Reaper goes down late. Coming up to almost 95% on the point. BBU's got to get on there, and they've got to do something. We have 2 very heavy DPS ults if we can do anything with those. Even a battle would be better than nothing there. There we go. That's a pretty good Blossom. We get finished off by the Malga, unfortunately, and that's going to leave that map to go to Illinois. see what the play is here. Your favorite left click, right click hero there. We'll see you in just a minute whenever we load into map 2. Alrighty, and we are back.
Initiating
We are now going to be on Eichenwald. We've had a little bit of a swap. We also need to put BVU back on the right, and then put Illinois up 1. Looks like we have all the same characters from Illinois. Although for the Beavers, we now have Kixen. This is P-Man on your DPS, like you have seen before. But now we have Atheon on tank, and we have Mr. Feed and Ninja Bear on support.
Hello. Hello.
Loosen up. This is supposed to be fun.
Looks like we're playing the same kind of composition as last time. We have the Genji, Ashe, Malga, Ana, Kiriko. I believe that's just about what we had on the last map, if not the exact same thing.
3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Dynamite out.
Brings relief.
Everyone looking for picks here. Nothing so far. The Malga gets to about half, but he's got heals. The Zen Orb is going to cause him some problems. The Ashe is also low, but the Malga's been healed up. We do manage to get a support. It's going to start us off well. That Genji could die if we have more people look at him, but it looks like he is going to be backing out. Picks backing up as he was low. There we go, a good kill on Molly. That's a DPS and a support. We can start pushing in now. A good Dragons to kind of force him into that right side there. The Genji's giving Kix a lot of problems right now. Wow, a very nice Storm Arrow to take him out. This is P-Man did go down though. And now Kix is kind of alone. Wow, and a very fast kill on both of our supports and our tank. That's going to put Kix in a really bad position where he is going to die.
Now it's going to get interesting.
Going to want to wait for our team and kind of regroup here. We just had about 3 people die.
Found someone your own size.
Let the Kitsune guide you.
We have a switch to Zarya now. The Malga's low. He gets finished off. We finish off the Ana as well. There goes the Kiriko with just 2 left. Just both the DPS. There goes 1. And now it is just Rune, who's hiding in the room. And there he goes, taken out by Kix. We have... oh, excuse me. Breathed in a little bit weirdly there. We do have Transcendence. We have Dragons. We about have Torblava. Got a lot of ults here. Although the other team does as well. They have 4. And we have 3. Start Dragons to force them off the castle. There's that Dragon Blade. But everyone is just all in the same spot. Plus that turret is going to help them out. And then the Transcendence kind of guaranteed that no one was going to die there. Trying to hit some trigonometry shots on that Ashe as she was low. But she gets healed up.
Under my protection.
Illinois holding 3 ults after just using 1. BVU did use Dragons somewhere in there, as well as the Transcendence. So we've got Torblava and then 70 on Black Hole. Taking some shots from Castle.
Do something.
We take out the Ashe, we take out the Malga, we take out the Kiriko. BVU is very, very up. Kix wants to push, but he's not going to. He's going to be smart and wait for his tank. And Scatter Arrows is going to take out Rune. A good dragon sent straight through main there. Gonna have a Torb Lava plus Grav. Gonna do us quite a bit of good there. Malga Cage is going to cause us some problems, but the Zenyatta is going to help us out with Transcendence, which is going to allow us to live through it, but are we going to live after it is the question. We're going to back up a little bit. Malga rushes us. This Peanut looking very low, and he does go down. Atheon getting Rune. Kix comes to the rescue, gets a kill as well on the Kiriko. Going to grab the high ground there, just because we can.
Score 0-3. Switching sides. Initiating match.
A very good first round from the Beavers, as we did manage to get it to the third point, and we have 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. In a very good position. We see Bunny now taking the Kiriko, and then Kitsune is going to be Juno. Sleepy Joe going on the Reinhardt, and then Rune taking Reaper. Going to play pretty similar picks as far as BVU goes.
I could do this.
Reinhardt is a very common pick on Eichenwald, both for attack and defense. So it does make sense that we're going to be seeing that. Same with the Torbjorn, a character that honestly doesn't get a whole lot of playtime, especially at competitive or collegiate levels. But it is a fairly common pick on Eichenwald specifically. Reinhardt does get around past that bridge. Looks like Kix takes out Bunny. Illinois really struggling to find even a pick here. And Ryan's shield just keeps getting destroyed. And as it goes down whenever he tries to fire strike, he is going to die for that. He was in a pretty bad spot. Took quite a bit of damage, but they're going to fall off of it. He's going to teleport way in the back to try and divert some attention. Falls back to this room. Teleports back away. He's doing a whole lot to draw attention away from his team. And it did allow them to push onto the point. A good Dragons that the Reinhardt was forced to back up into, and it does make him go down.
My ultimate is gone.
They're going to love this. Thanks for the help.
Gonna throw a black hole. Not gonna go for the black hole lava this time. Didn't get a chance to use that, and it looks like that is probably going to be enough for Illinois to capture this, as now all the beavers have died.
Defend it with me.
It wasn't a bad idea to save that Torb lava, as that is a pretty good ult on its own, just for kind of shutting down an area.
Stop them in their tracks.
Although if we had used it, we might have been able to secure the win. Never know. Reaper tries to go up on the castle. Does manage to get away. Reaper flanks from behind, taking out Kicks. And P-Man going down shortly after. Atheon did manage to save his Ana. Ryan falls off of that bridge. Going to drop down onto payload. In a 1v4, and we do go down, although P-Man was able to get his lava on the payload, which again is going to force them back. Wow, a nice burst from P-Man taking out the Reaper Blossom. Not before it got Mr. Feed, though. This is P-Man running around with hammer in hand. Kicks taking some shots from the high ground as Hanzo. The soldier does try to chase us. Reinhardt does get on top. Goes for the soldier, doesn't quite get him as the soldier escapes. You see the soldier coming around. We cannot win the 1v1. Kicks does manage to get the correctly timed arrow to take out the Reaper right after his teleport as he was trying to get out. Atheon now switching to Mauga.
That's nice.
Saved by Mr. Feed, who had to use his Transcendence to keep him alive. The Mauga is going to be a good choice because it can just kind of tear through the Rhein's shield. And also do what you just saw, which was also tear through his health bar. Kicks gets out as he climbs up the castle, and then again just the left click, right click, tearing through the Reinhardt. We are going to be chasing these two. Good idea. We get one. Let's see if anyone else can get the Juno, and P-Man finishes off the Juno. We've got 3 really good ults here, but it doesn't matter as Illinois was not able to get back onto the point, making it now 1-1.
Play of the game.
See what our play is here from Atheon. Black hole orb lava? No, was not. It was the Kitsune Rush that helped us secure that. Very nice. Again, brings us to 1-1, and we will see you on the next map in just a minute. Alrighty, and we are now into our third map. We're going to be on Rialto. That is a pretty common one that I think we see quite a bit. I know that the Navy team likes to play it fairly often. It's always the one that we choose, at least. Very nice looking map with all these red tile roofs. Roofs? Roofs? I don't know. The Beavers are going to be on the attack first.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
See how we decide to attack this.
Stop the payload.
We're going to be running it up main here. This is P-Man going on the high ground. Let's see what he's thinking about. He's wanting to dive up there. He's itching for it. You can see it. Sees that Malga. Takes a few shots on him. Might be looking for a push off if he gets too greedy. CP Joe does manage to get Atheon and Rune. Sneaks up behind P-Man. Takes him out. Kicks now switching to the Cassidy. Everyone's throwing shots down. No one really being able to find anything. Molly's going to pop his ult as Soldier. As the enemy Malga just walks right up next to him and is able to take him out. Kick's doing everything with that revolver, but getting kills. Molly does go down to Atheon, who is now switched to a Winston. They're going to manage to get the res. That does take out the Mercy, though. And Molly is just barely going to get away. Let's see if Kix can do something here. Goes for the flank. Takes a lot of shots that Juno, not quite able to finish it out, though. See quite a few of our Beavers going down. Kix does go down, but he does manage to take out Rune with him right before he goes. We now have Baptiste window, which could cause us to put a lot more pressure on kind of like one lane. If you want to just kind of run that up the main. Or Kix has Deadeye, which could also be quite good. Looks like he's going for a bit of a flank with it. Let's see what he can do. Is taken out Castiff by Rune. There's that Baptiste window. Malga dives onto P-Man and is able to take him out. Then the Winston is taken out by Molly after he tried to escape. It's going to be pretty much a team kill against the Beavers. Atheon playing Hazard now. Kix unfortunately was just taking too much damage. And tried to use his ult and didn't get anything out of it. That Torblab was not able to get past that cage after Malga threw that down.
Team kill.
That's gonna be enough
Complete.
to kind of just stonewall hold the Beavers.
Score 0-0.
It's gonna be a hard defend. It's definitely not impossible by any means, but it's gonna be a very, very difficult thing for the Beavers to do.
Initiating match.
As Illinois just has to push it as far as they did. Just have to barely poke it around that corner and then they'll have the victory.
Ready for battle.
Hola. Hello.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Let's see what the Beavers can do here.
Stop the payload.
In this kind of scenario, you want to go as kind of full hold as possible, because if they get a kill on you, it's not very likely that you're going to be able to come back. Chasing the Cassidy, but he does manage to get out. This is P-Man going up top. Kind of just take some pot shots from up on high ground. That soldier's causing us a lot of problems from the opposing high ground. Our tank does go down, puts BB in a pretty bad spot. We're not doing too bad here, though. We're holding it pretty well. If Kix can stay alive, he can use his Bastion ult here. It's going to cause him to kind of have to spread away. Doing the best he can, but that Mauga is just going to be too much for him. And we don't really have anyone left there.
Victory.
And map 3 is going to go to Illinois.
Play of the game.
Play the game going to go to Rune on Cassidy. Again, only using the High Noon as just a reload. Brings the score now to 2-1 in favor of Illinois. And we will see you again in map 4. Coming back, we're going to be on New Queen Street for our push map. Seeing as there are only 2 push maps, it is one we see fairly often. Sure, if there's any crazy camera movement. I was trying to fix my mouse. The cord was a little weird.
Ready for battle. Five, four, three, two, one. Objective unlocks in 30 seconds.
We see our Ramatra from both sides. We see a Kiriko from both sides.
If it must be done, let it be done quickly.
We see Molly on the soldier again. Molly takes out Ninja Bear. Kix takes out Kitsune. Also takes out Molly. Kix starting us off strong with 3 picks. Takes out Molly. Goes after the Mercy. The Vortex helps him out and he's able to finish off the Mercy. It's just the Genji. Atheon does finish that right before he gets out. So they're going to be starting without one of their DPS. Never mind, there goes the res. This is P-Man finishing off Molly. Kix making sure that Mercy cannot res, although I don't think her cooldown would have been refreshed anyways. But does take out the Mercy. Gets right into our backline. Genji's low. He takes the health pack. P-Man finishes off Genji. BBU already with a pretty good lead. Kix does have Blossom. We're coming up pretty close to the other 4 ults. Kix sees this opportunity and takes it. Does manage to get several with his Blossom right up in that room there. Rune's causing him some problems. Does manage to finish him off. Atheon finishes off the Rune. P-Man does manage to wall off the tank, but it's not quite enough. We do have Blizzard. We just built Annihilation, and we also have Moira's Coalescence. And now we have Kitsune Rush from Kiriko. Going very aggressive for that tank. The Kitsune Rush is going to help him out a lot, because Nemesis form inside of a Kitsune Rush is a very, very strong ability. Gonna try and finish off both the supports, and we do. Rune coming from I don't even know where, but he is taken out by Atheon, who finishes the kill. We do see Molly going around for a flank. We are chasing it. And we've got Annihilation, so it was safe to chase it that far. And after the Blizzard gets everyone low, we're able to finish it off. And wow.
Victory.
Something that you do not see often is a perfect push map But we have seen that now from the Beavers. That is insane. A very hard thing to do. Atheon getting play of the game this time. And it's going to be that last kind of chase. Brings us tied to 2-2. It's going to be a very close game on this last one, on this map 5. And we'll see you in just a minute whenever we get there. All right, we are back, and we're going to be on Lijiang Tower.
Initiating match.
As I said before, this is going to be a very, very tough match, as this one is for all the beans, all the bacon, whatever metaphor you'd like to use, for the win.
Ready for battle.
See if the Beavers have what it takes. Bit of a switch up in rosters here from the Beavers, or for the players. No, not players, characters. There we go. As we did see a Junkrat, Kick's now going back to the Hanzo.
4,
This P-Man is going to stay on the Mei.
1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
All right, let's go. There they are. Get ready.
Wow, this is P-Man with an immediate kill on the soldier. It does get rezzed, but And a good wall to stop the Mauga. We're going to be able to finish him off as well as his Kiriko. Genji dives in. Smart to play beams against this, as we suspected they would probably be playing a Genji. This is P-Man honestly securing that first take for BVU. Nice to see P-Man jumping in after he got bubble. There's nothing worse than using bubble on a teammate, and then they don't even get you any damage from it. Get the Mauga pushing over to our side. He does manage to force on. Kicks is low. He might go down here. This is P-Man. His icicle just did not quite come up in time. And that is going to be a take from Illinois. Beavers have gotten about 42%, it looks like. Yep, 42%.
I am empowering
Molly does have Visor, which could cause us some problems. Very hard tracking on Atheon. Gonna force behind him and probably pop Visor? No, it doesn't look like it quite yet. There's the Visor. Gonna try and run behind him as they're escaping. A wall is going to shut it down, but he did get a lot of damage. We have Blizzard and Black Hole. Two very good space controlling ults. Black Hole only grabs the tank. We are going to wall it off to secure that kill. Maybe not quite. The Blizzard's going to help us finish a lot of these kills off, though. Molly is one. P-Man did get pings out, but he is going to manage to get away.
How's it going?
Illinois was able to bring the point up to 78%, but the Beavers do have possession of it. Kix almost has Deadeye, but the Mauga has Cage, which could cause us some problems if he's able to kind of jump on top of us. We pop Kitsune, we're going to run around. Some of Illinois does get on the point, but we are able to take out most of them. It is just the Genji on our point now. Goes down to P-Man. P-Man, kind of a demon on the Mei this map. They've got to force in and do something. That's going to be a very good setup for the Beavers as they wall off their initial push and then Deadeye to slow them down a little bit. The Mauga is going to cage here, but he's quickly taken out. Beavers just have to hold it. That Visor's going to cause us a lot of problems. We almost have Blizzard. We popped the Blizzard. If anyone is left there. But no one is.
How's it going? Hey. Well met. How's it going?
Unfortunate there. I understand why we blizzed, but unfortunately no one was alive still, and not having that for this next fight is going to make it a lot harder. We're going to rush in very aggressively with the Mauga, opening with that. Beavers just have to take it again. Another good wall. Gets the tank away. Rune does pop Blade. He goes down, not after getting a single kill, though. They do pick up one of their supports. Kicks going Tracer, probably just so we can get back to that point. Malga does get back on just in time for the contest. Steps off, and the Beavers are able to get it just before Rune can dash in.
Do your worst.
Score 0-1.
0-1, but that was an extremely close game.
Ready for battle.
I was kind of worried there for a second. I thought after we lost it at the very end there, I wasn't sure we were going to be able to retake it, but we did manage to retake it.
Loosen up. This is supposed to be fun.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
We might actually win this.
Going very heavy spam here. Understandable. It's kind of what you do on control room.
The objective is
Molly does take out Mr. Feed. A good wall from P-Man. It's going to be able to get us to finish off the Malga. P-Man does go down for it, though. Rune is low. Atheon just barely able to get out and finish off Rune. Looks like we're going to flank around the left and go up on this high ground. A good sleep on the soldier. Another good wall. Can we finish off the tank? There we go. This is P-Man just causing a nightmare for that enemy Malga. Molly does go down to Kiriko, who is able to finish the kill. Chasing the Mercy. We do wall her off. She gets through. A solid cage, and we're gonna probably throw a tire into it as well. I was not able to find my buttons fast enough to see what the tire did. But whatever happened, it was enough to force Illinois back. Coming up to about 45 for the Beavers, and about 30 for Illinois. Kicks making sure that there's nobody up on that little high ledge there. Gonna be a pretty well-placed Blizzard. Again, just making that tank's life absolutely nightmarish. Illinois did take, but the Beavers have managed to retake. The Mercy and the Soldier are able to back out and get back to their team. Mercy Soldier is going to be flanking around that side. Kix does manage to take out Rune, although was posthumously after Molly took out Kix. He-Man running in behind, throwing down a wall. It's in a bad spot. Let's see if Atheon can rescue him. Is able to, does go down shortly after Rune gets a 2K on P-Man and then Atheon. Beavers are coming up just about for a win. We only have to retake and then grab 3%. This is P-Man getting very low from the soldier. Double Malga Cage. Interesting play. Not sure I would necessarily want to follow up Malga Cage with a Malga Cage. Let's see if they're going to get on. And a wall stops the soldier. Kiriko did manage to get on. Let's see if Rune can. And the answer is no. And that is going to be a Beaver W. Brings it to Illinois 2, Beavers 3. And that is going to be a win for white team for the Beavers tonight. And a well-earned one at that. This was not an easy team by any means. Again, a very hard-fought victory there. That was a very good team that we were facing against. That was not undeserved by any means. All of our players did very well. We saw some very smart plays. A couple, maybe less smart plays. But definitely, I don't think we made really any kind of stupid mistakes. Which is something that can happen quite often. It's unfortunate. It happens, though. But again, very nice job to both teams. Again, very proud of our Beavers for being able to secure that win. And, again, Illinois, not a bad team by any means. They had some very, very strong players on that team, especially the DPSs. Rune and Molly, both just absolute demons, just, really causing a lot of problems that whole time, just laying down so many kills. Again, very proud of both teams. Very good plays tonight. But that's going to be all for you. Just coming in a little bit over an hour. Again, very nice. Yeah, that is all for you tonight. Thank you for watching. Tune in next week for a pretty normal kind of week, I think, with Valorant on Tuesday. Monday, I mean. Smash on Tuesday. Rainbow on Wednesday, and then Overwatch on Friday. Maybe Overwatch on Thursday. Depends on kind of how we're feeling. We'll see how it goes.